Welcome to the President's Diary, a weekly program where we highlight the work of His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. His Excellency on Tuesday, December 15, met with former presidents of Guyana as part of an inaugural consultation to foster high-level discussions. Former Presidents Mr. Samuel Hines, Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, and Mr. Donald Ramatar were present at the meeting.
President Ali said the meeting will be held once every quarter and will involve discussions at a strategic level.
Our issues surrounding our border security, our sovereignty. We have a current border issue. Issues of the environment, how we see the environment as a part of our national development strategy. We have the low carbon development strategy as our framework. The former government had a green strategy paper, so engagement on the environment, covering issues of climate change, climate adaptation, mitigation. These are all issues that would have been encompassed in the discussion.
The head of state and the former presidents also agreed that constitutional and electoral reform should be people-driven.
How do we strengthen our electoral system? Looking at having external support in our legislation, stronger penalties, clearer definition in terms of the systems and so on, so our electoral system. The whole issue of national unity. How do we achieve national unity? What are some of the targeted things we can do?
President Ali and officers of the Guyana Police Force on the morning of Wednesday, December 16, partook in the annual Police Commissioners' Breakfast at the Officers' Mess, Evaleri. The President announced that his government will work on a special housing program to enhance the lives of all police.
President Ali told the officers the single most important factor in building the force's capacity is teamwork.
The second most important factor is trust. The third most important factor is commitment to the task. These are characteristics that are interconnected. But for you who serve in the police force, professionalism is the embodiment of everything you do.
The President said this is critical as the force's performance and the government's performance go hand in hand.
And I ask you, the senior and commanding officers, for us to introspect and for us to strategically come up with possible new ways or modified ways in winning that trust, in building that confidence.
He reminded them that they, along with all men and women in uniform, will also benefit from 2 weeks of tax-free bonus before the end of the year.
His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali participated in a toy distribution and Christmas tree light-up festivity in Dundee, Mycone on Wednesday, December 16.
The head of state greeted the regional officials before flicking the switch to illuminate the Christmas tree, which officially kick-started the event. The children gathered were excited to receive their gifts and treats. They happily greeted the president during the toy distribution exercise. The annual event has been running for the past 5 years and is organized by Member of Parliament Mr. Faisal Jafar Ali.
His Excellency on Thursday, December 17, elevated Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Honorable Mohamed Irfaan Nandlal and attorneys at law Mr. Timothy Jonas and Ms. Jamila Ali to the status of senior counsel. The 3 legal practitioners were conferred with silk for their exemplary service.
The Attorney General and the attorneys received their appointments before family members and well-wishers at the Baridi Benab State House. President Ali said a just and fair legal system is fundamental to democratic governance. Such a system, he said, ensures recourse for violations and upholds civil liberties.
It remains an obligation of all, government, citizens, and particularly members of the legal profession, to work to ensure an effective and efficient legal system. Justice must be affordable, accessible, swift, and fair. These are the foundational principles which should and must guide justice administration in Guyana, and which will enhance public confidence in our justice system.
The head of state said the title of senior counsel has long been associated with standards of distinction.
The record of excellence and sterling service exemplify the high standards of which the legal profession aspire. The conferment of senior counsel on these legal luminaries is meritorious and deserving.
President Ali said the groundbreaking judgment handed down by the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, on Friday morning is testament to what can be achieved if Guyanese work together. The ICJ ruled that it has jurisdiction to entertain Guyana's contention concerning the validity of the 1899 arbitral award of the frontier between British Guyana and Venezuela, and the related question of the definitive settlement of the land boundary.
It is to that phase of our case that we now bend our will in unity as a nation and with conviction in the rightness of our cause. I express the hope, now that the court has ruled decisively in favor of its jurisdiction to rule on the merits, that our neighbors will consider participating fully in the proceedings.
Dr. Ali said the court's decision demonstrates that international law can be brought to bear to ensure Guyana's patrimony is preserved. President Ali was joined by ministers of government, heads of the disciplined forces, and senior officials at the Arthur Chung Conference Center to listen to the judgment, which was read by the ICJ president from the chambers of the Peace Palace in The Hague.
Commander-in-Chief Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali has promised ranks of the Guyana Defense Force, the GDF, that they will benefit from programs designed to enhance the quality of their lives. The head of state made this disclosure on Friday, December 18, during the annual Christmas lunch at the GDF base camp in Ghana, where he addressed hundreds of soldiers gathered for the occasion.
Beyond salaries are issues of your welfare. I've already tasked the Ministry of Housing to come up with a special housing program that would not only see you owning your own house lots, but that will see you owning your own homes. And from next year, we are going to commence this process.
The president told the GDF officers that they must wear their uniforms with honor and pride.
And this is what we must strive towards. This is what we must work towards. In addition to a housing program, it is important that we also respond to our educational aspirations. I believe strongly that education is a key element to make us better persons.
The head of state also presented Corporal Ryan Jordan, Lance Corporal Nikolai Moore, and Private Michael Yard with scholarships in keeping with a commitment made while visiting soldiers stationed at Kaikan in Region 7 last week.
This has been the President's Diary, where we took a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. Thanks for watching. Do join us again next week.